Oh my god, I just spat coffee all over myself. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you to everyone who tuned in 2 weeks ago for my Faith You video. Yeah, I was really glad with the response from that. Today I'm going to be talking about the recovery community online and touching a little bit on the glamorization of mental illnesses. So if you want to keep watching this and find out what I'm going to talk about, then yeah, keep watching. So yeah, today I wanted to talk about that purely because I feel like it's something that, I don't even know, like, it's something that really is just getting on my nerves at the moment. Like, I joined Tumblr maybe about 2012, 2011, and it was a really cool place for me to go, and I would say I'm part of, like, you know, the recovery community on Tumblr, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like Tumblr has now switched with Instagram in the sense with the content that it's providing, if that makes sense. So I feel like Instagram is the new Tumblr for glamorizing mental illnesses. Yeah, I created a Tumblr account around that time, and it's a really, really cool place, and the recovery community on there is so, I think it's one of the most different things like I ever found. Like, it's a place where you can go and you know that someone else is feeling the same. However, like, when I did like struggle with an eating disorder, it kind of got unhealthy, and it was kind of just, as I moved on throughout my recovery, it was kind of not really a place that I could relate to anymore. And I'm really big on social media. I love social media. Obviously, YouTube's really important to me, and I like Facebook because I keep up with old friends and friends across the world and friends who don't live near me, etc, etc. And yeah, I'm really big on social media, and I really believe that we can use it as a tool for our good. But I think the one site that is getting out of hand is Instagram. Now, I love Instagram. My Instagram is private, and I just kind of keep it personal to my friends and family. However, like, because, I don't know why, but on, it's like, oh, things you'd like. Now, I know they're saying like, oh, you know, social media is watching us. But on, I don't follow, no, I must follow about, I don't know, one recovery account that isn't even really a recovery account on Instagram. So then I get loads of different things popping up on my Discover page that Instagram somehow thinks is important to me. Now, this isn't to say that I hate the recovery community, because I don't, and I really appreciate the things that it does, but I do feel like it's something that kind of needs to be taken back into proportion. When I had an eating disorder, it was a place where it was kind of like, oh my gosh, I have to take a picture of my every meal and list what was in it, and list how bad my day was and what happened and what I'm looking forward to the next day, and what I had for my night snack and what I had for my dinner, la la la, on Instagram. Or I don't have an eating disorder. Yeah, and I think I wasn't really one to use Instagram as that kind of forum, because I use it as a personal platform, and it's like full of my family and friends, and I didn't really want them to see at the time. It was constantly in my brain. I'd be like, this is an okay thing to do, this is an okay thing to do. It's okay to post a picture of your every meal, post like 5 Instagram posts a day, and what you had for breakfast, breakfast, lunch, dinner, morning snack, afternoon snack, evening snack. Yeah, like, that already is 6 posts in a day, and I don't really think that's healthy, especially for me. Like, it wasn't really something that I ever wanted to do. But there is some recovery accounts that don't really, I don't know. I know it's a personal thing, and I know I don't have to look at it, stuff like that, but I'm like, don't do that. Like, don't put that kind of stuff online if you're like, oh my gosh, I have this or I have that. Like, I know, like, I see a few accounts like regularly pop up my feed that are like, oh my gosh, just wish I could lose more weight. Just wish, you know, I was smaller. Just wish people wouldn't say this about me. I'm posting pictures of like fresh wounds on Instagram. Just don't do it. And the only people that are thinking, yeah, I like this post, are the people that are probably as sick or sicker than that person, which isn't fair, I don't think. I think social media nowadays is so accessible to everyone. If you have a phone, you can access social media. And Tumblr, props to Tumblr, really cracked up on it. They have cracked down on blocking different hashtags, so like blocking self-harm, blocking the Blythe hashtag, which is basically a code word for self-harm, or blocking self-harm, or, you know, the only people that are looking up graphic images of self-harm are self-harmers, which is not going to help you. That is not going to help you at all. Tumblr has this come up, don't know if you can see. Everything okay? If you or someone you know is suffering from an eating disorder, self-harm or suicidal thoughts, please visit our counselling and prevention resources page for a list of services that may be able to help. And then I think they limit the amount of posts you can see on that subject. Just don't post that kind of stuff online because it doesn't benefit anyone else's life either. Now, I'm not saying things should be all pink and rosy and stuff like that, but I just don't think there's a need to post graphic images of self-harm on any website. The main issue I have is that if you are in recovery, why is it that your recovery depends on you posting everything on social media all the time? Your recovery should be dependent on you and be dependent on your therapist and be dependent on your antidepressants if you take them or not, and dependent on you being weight restored if that's something. And I know like people are like, oh, I find friends do it, la la la, but there are sometimes times when you need to just escape that community, shut down your computer, shut the lid and be in the real world, be present. Like, God didn't create us to sit down on our phones and be like, she only had 500 calories today, she's having a lax attack, I should do that too, she's, you know, using this to cut. Like, no, come on guys, this isn't something we need to discuss. If you are one of those people that has a social media account that you think is okay to post images and things, not even, life doesn't come with trigger warning, so you don't need to like pretend it does, and you can post whatever you want online, but I just want people to think more about what they post and why they're posting that. So yeah, that is it. I apologise if the lighting is really bad in this video. I'm filming this at like 10 o'clock at night and I have one softbox light up because I couldn't afford to put the other one up. But yeah, that is it, and I really don't want to offend anyone in this video. This isn't the point of this video, but I just want to make people think, and I just want to use this YouTube as a platform for the stuff I care about. So yeah, if you did enjoy this post, I will link my glamorization of mental illnesses post on my blog down below, and yeah, check out the rest of my channel, and yeah, subscribe, like, share, do what you want, and I shall see you on the flip side.